We all know Darth Vader, even if you haven't watched any Star Wars movies. He is everywhere, and he is one of the most iconic villains ever. But as we delve into the character of Darth Vader, it's impossible to ignore the impact Disney has had on this legendary villain. Once an embodiment of power and fear, Vader's journey took an unexpected turn in the past couple of years. And I would even go as far to say that Disney ruined Darth Vader. But before we dive into how they ruined him, first we have to understand why Darth Vader was so great in the first place. Darth Vader's greatness came from his imposing presence, deep lore, and amazing redemption arc. His imposing black suit, ominous breathing, and mastery of the Force created an iconic visual. Meanwhile, the complexity of his backstory, rooted in tragedy and the fall from grace, added a layer of depth that captivated audiences. And lastly, Vader's ultimate redemption in Return of the Jedi served as a powerful narrative arc, solidifying his status as one of cinema's greatest villains turned heroes. Or I guess hero turned villain, then back to hero. Now, since we have talked about what makes Darth Vader one of the most interesting and best characters in all of media, let's finally and sadly talk about how Disney ruined Darth Vader. First, let's talk about how the great and powerful Darth Vader hasn't been very great and powerful lately. Now, I have two examples of this. The first example is in the very good Star Wars Jedi Survivor game. Just like in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Darth Vader makes an appearance. But in Jedi Survivor, he's intimidating for about 20 seconds before you actually start fighting him. Cere devastatingly destroys him in this fight. Yes, I know Darth Vader ends up winning and killing her, but the entire fight leading up to that, Cere is winning. I understand that Cere is supposed to be pretty powerful, but having her hurt Darth Vader this much is way too far. And the way Darth Vader wins is just stupid. Cere only loses because she missed, which seems super out of character for her. If she is such a powerful Jedi Master that can almost kill Darth Vader, then how did she miss such an easy shot on him? Let's just do a side by side. This is Cere after the fight, and this is Darth Vader. Cere almost has no injuries, except for the hole in her stomach. And Darth Vader is almost completely mangled. What made his appearance in the first game amazing is the fact that he showed up out of nowhere, kicked everyone's asses, and the characters escaped in an actual believable way. But in Jedi Survivor, it's just kind of a disappointing battle, which is a shame because it had the potential to be the best fight in the game, which now in my opinion is Cal and Merrin vs. Bode. But let's get back to the man of the hour, Darth Vader. My second example of this is in the Kenobi TV show, and I'm specifically talking about the final fight between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. I know Obi-Wan is Darth Vader's master and has taught him almost everything, and I know it is Obi-Wan's show, but come on, they couldn't have given Darth Vader this one win? In Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, it makes sense on why Anakin lost the fight to Obi-Wan. Anakin was way too aggressive, was blinded by rage, and he was tricked into losing due to his own ego. But there are no excuses on why Darth Vader lost this fight. For all we know, this is prime Darth Vader, and it's definitely not Obi-Wan's prime, since he pretty much just got his powers back up to full strength. And it doesn't even make sense on why Obi-Wan wins the fight story-wise. If Obi-Wan can just walk up to Darth Vader and defeat him, then why wouldn't he just do that and then save millions of people from getting killed by him? And again, this is one of the weakest Obi-Wans we've seen. It would make so much more sense if during this final fight, it was made very clear that Darth Vader beats Obi-Wan in a fight. And that's why Obi-Wan went into hiding for so many years, because he wouldn't be able to win. But no, he could beat Darth Vader in a fight and save millions, but instead decided to hide in the mountains for the rest of his life. Now, let's talk about how Darth Vader just isn't deadly anymore. Him losing to almost everyone he fights nowadays certainly makes him less scary and deadly. This next example also takes place in the Kenobi show. There is a scene where Darth Vader stabs the most annoying character I've ever seen in a TV show. He stabs her with a lightsaber, and she still survives. And this is the second time this exact thing has happened. We learn in a flashback that Reva was a kid during Order 66, and she once again survives a lightsaber stab by Anakin. This makes Anakin / Darth Vader look extremely pathetic. He's not able to kill an Inquisitor who is far weaker than him, and he can't even kill her when she's just a kid and has no weapon or armor, except for plot armor. This is actually a problem that's been happening a lot in Star Wars recently. Back in the old movies, if you get stabbed in the body by a lightsaber, that's it, you are dead. But in the newer TV shows and movies, you pretty much have to Anakin Skywalker them to kill them. And this happens to Darth Vader the most out of everyone. It's like his lightsaber is only using 20% of his power. This is what I like to call the Homelander effect. Homelander is the strongest soup in The Boys, or so they say. But in season 3, he fights 4 different people and almost loses to all of them. Like, why the hell is Huey able to push Homelander this far and hold down one of Homelander's arms? This is the exact same thing with Darth Vader. They say he's extremely powerful and extremely deadly, but they never show us, since they lose or almost lose every fight they are in. And since I'm a genius, I have the perfect way to fix this problem. Give Darth Vader a movie or TV show that actually has good writers working on it and make him a deadly badass again. And for Homelander, just give him a scene in season 4 where he kills a whole bunch of soups so you know he's strong. Because right now, he can't seem to actually kill anyone if they have powers. That's only really a problem in season 3. And I do know that Disney did give us 2 of the most badass Darth Vader scenes, but he has far more worse scenes than good ones. I just wanted to say that I know Disney brought us these scenes, because I didn't want to have to deal with you guys telling me in the comments down below. And hey, at least they actually made Anakin cool in the Ahsoka show. And sadly, that is going to be the end for this video. If you made it this far, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. And make sure to let me know what you think. Do you think Disney ruined Darth Vader? Also, if you liked this video and want to see more videos like this, make sure to check out my conspiracy videos on Red Dead Redemption and Breaking Bad, along with my video explaining why Homelander is the real victim in The Boys. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.